play.
And Rico Meyerhofer, very productive already in this ball game, has done so many things for his teammates. I mean, he's currently second in the league in rebounding. He's also second in the league in blocks. But today, he is an absolute scoring threat. The Llamados ahead by 6, 4 minutes and 15 still remaining in the third. James Yap. And Rizada got a hand on it. And Rizada hangs in the air and scores. James Yap trying to strike back Meyerhofer.
Right now, he's just making mincemeat of Will Antonio's defense. There's nothing Antonio can do. He's just too short to stop Rico Meyerhofer. And Meyerhofer is coming closer and closer to the basket, and there's nothing Antonio can do to move him out. First time that Rico Meyerhofer scored in double figures this conference. He already has 18.
Nice fake by Lanete, and he gets it off the glass. Crafty move by Chico Lanete. It's back to a 4-point advantage still for BMEG Derby Ace. Simon out to Roger Yap. Roger Yap nails it.
A complete turnaround here of momentum. And key adjustments made here by Coach George Gallant.
Oh, and caught with his hand in the cookie jar. This one's going to be another one on James Yap.
You know what turned things around here for BMEG was when Gallant played his 3 bigs. They took control of the boards, and then they continued to go to their bigs, even now that he's brought back his 3 guards. And Rico Meyerhofer has been the center focus of offense here for BMEG.
Ritualo off on his second free throw, so it's a 6-point ball game. Roger Yap. Roger Yap strikes again. Rizada out to Ritualo. Ritualo.
A scoring drought here for Powerade. Gary David still riding the bench.
Simon works it to Meyerhofer. Meyerhofer passes back. And that's, yes, it's going to be out of bounds. But the BMEG Derby Ace Llamados put a stop to the action here with 2 minutes and 21 remaining as they stay ahead by 8, 60-52. And the heat is back on as our third quarter continues. BMEG Derby Ace versus the Powerade Tigers. And the Powerade Tigers just scored 2 courtesy of Dennis Espino. And now Powerade to Rizada. Oh, and a point blank miss.
But that ball off the shin of Jerwin Gacko.
That's a lucky break. That's a lucky
really
break
lucky
for Powerade.
break.
And look at this, Don Aliado, who was reported earlier. He suited up, but was nursing an injury. Well, we didn't expect him to play here, but he's in.
Right now, Coach George Gallant wants a stopper. A big man to go up against Dennis Espino. And look at the way Aliado's leaning on Espino.
Wow.
Taking away his inside position. Powerade is really looking to Espino.
And it's a steal.
It's a 4-on-1, maybe 4-on-2.
Roger Yap unable to score on the baseline drive, and it's back to Powerade. 1 minute and 15 to go in the third. Finally, they get it to Dennis Espino. They wanted to start with him. Espino matched up against Aliado, and Espino erases Aliado.
And not able to score. Oh, look at that kind of defense. Unbelievable.
Dennis Espino's got the weight of the world on his shoulders. He's got so many people he has to go up against. If it's not Don Aliado, it's going to be Jerwin Gacko. And look at
actually, Don Llamados was trying to get that offensive rebound, and Llamados was trying to play defense, sitting down on the floor. He was trying to slap that ball away from Dennis Espino, and he was sitting on the floor.
Well, for some of those BMEG Derby Ace players, that's going to hurt after this game. Let's take a look now at our Explode Energy Drink Animal sa Lakas play of the quarter. And this is Rico Meyerhofer. And it just keeps rolling and rolling for this young man. And the Powerade Tigers now answering back here in the third quarter, bringing themselves to within 4. Let's see what the Llamados come up with here. Villanueva to Aliado. Aliado, the jumper. No. Rebound by Chico Lanete. Gary David attracting the double team. Now Dennis Espino. He's got 12 on the shot clock.
And again, he goes up against Don Llamados.
Didn't get it there. It's going to be Powerade ball.
You know, the thing is, Dennis Espino is not passing the ball. Once he's got the ball, he's looking to power against Don Llamados, and Gary David is actually on the floor. There he is with the ball.
And now Gary David looking for the assist.
Kita-kita natin, talagang hirap na ngayon mag-score ang Powerade.
Down to 10 seconds in the third. Lanete to Rezada. Rezada, fire one, no! And so ends the third quarter, and no clear victor in sight. The BMEG Derby Llamados have successfully taken the lead back, but the way things have been swinging back and forth here, it's hard to say where this is going. So only one way to find out who's going to win this one, and that's to keep it here. This is the way to kick off a weekend. Spending some time here with us at the PBA as our PBA Friday continues. And there you see Robert Non, joined by PBA Chairman Rene Pardo and, of course, Commissioner Chito Salud on hand. Fourth quarter now underway. Vito Lazatin here along with the Dean Kenito Henson. We thank you for joining us here on Solar TV. And what a matchup this has turned out to be. BMEG Derby Ace against the Powerade Tigers.
Oh, yes.
And Gary David nails it.
And that's important to boost his confidence back.
17 for Gary David, but more importantly, Powerade within 1. And a drive by Roger Yap. Daredevil drive there.
And that exchange of baskets shows you the focus of offense of both these teams. Powerade going to the outside shot, and BMEG going close to the basket and scoring on a high percentage shot.
Espino.
A lot of bodies getting banged up. Norman Gonzalez is called for the foul.
Whistle foul on number 28, Norman Gonzalez. Substitution, Mark Papagal for...
So Rob Reyes is going to come in, and
Rob Reyes for
Dennis Espino.
And Eddie Laura is checking in for the first time.
That's right. So Norman Gonzalez also heading back to the bench.
And Powerade has now played 13 players in this game.
Villanueva. Oh, he disposes of his defender. Can he score here? And Don Aliado, who was supposed to be injured, scores his first 2 points.
He's not 100%. You can see he has no lift. And you can see that he's hobbling a little bit.
And looking at the field goal situation, the third quarter has a check mark on the Dean's list.
That's right, for the interior defense. Look what the Tigers shot in the third period, only 22%. And more inside points. And Jerwin Gacko scoring inside.
The BMEG Derby Ace Llamados are fired up, and rightly so. They've got the lead back. They're ahead by 7. And And we are back at the Big Dome. A very fired up BMEG Derby ace Llamados coming out of the huddle there. They've got a 7-point lead. Laure over to Macapagal. Virtualo is up. Won't take any chances here.
Look at the way BMEG has extended its defense. Oh, nice shot coming from Enrile. Surprise jumper.
Powerade looking to get something going here. Villanueva. Aliado saves it on the corner. And Roger Yap scores again. So Roger Yap now in double digits with 11. Macapagal down low. Laure at the low post. He'll try to work against Jerwin Gacko.
Rushing foul, number 19, Jerwin Gacko, his second first team foul for BMEG Derby ace Llamados. 2 shots for Eddie Laure.
So Eddie Laure, who averages about 12 minutes per ball game, Powerade getting the points wherever they can get it, and Eddie Laure splits his charities. From our angle, we're seeing James Yap being ready to come back in for a BMEG Derby ace. Villanueva from the high screen. Roger Yap again swooping in. Finger roll, no!
And look who got the ball,
That's
Roger
right.
Yap.
And now Simon.
It looks like Gacko is going to be called for another foul. He's a bruiser. This guy uses his body to get the rebounding position. I think he fouled out in the last game, but he gives you A1 effort night after night. Jerwin Gacko was not drafted in 2005. It took him 5 years to make it to the PBA. Played for the first time for Barako Bull last conference.
At the 8-minute and 35 mark of the fourth quarter, Macapagal trying to find a way in. Rob Reyes back to Macapagal. Macapagal has 4 seconds left on the shot clock, and it's taken away by BMEG. Villanueva, James Yap, will he try? No. And Villanueva trying to challenge the interior defense here of Powerade. So Gary David currently on the bench now for Powerade. Enrile. Oh, and he knocks down another one. It's been spurt after spurt, and this time around it's the Powerade Tigers mounting a mini run, getting themselves to within 3, 68-65. And Powerade Tigers got a wealth of talented players, but they've got some work to do. We'll be right back after this. Back at the Big Dome for the continuation of this fourth quarter between Powerade and BMEG Derby ace James Yap.
And what a way to execute the half-court offense, spreading the floor, giving James Yap all the room to operate and go strong to the hole.
And Enrile running out of space, and it's a steal. Roger Yap ahead to Villanueva. Villanueva will be challenged by Virtualo here.
Boy, that defense of BMEG is now unforgiving. Giving opportunities for them to score in transition on the other end.
So Jonas Villanueva will be rewarded with 2 free throws, as you see Ronje Enrile getting some instructions from Coach Bo Perasol. Over to Cheska Litton with this report.
For Coach Bo, it's about pressuring BMEG and not giving up. You know, if you do defense in the first attempt of BMEG, you have to do the same thing on their second attempt. And if you see someone bringing the ball, you have to pressure that person and stop waiting for the ball to come to you. And if they have the chance, they need to try to run. Vito and Kinito.
Thank you, Cheska. So defense is still what is being preached here by Coach Bo Perasol for the Powerade Tigers. Macapagal. And the long two is good.
James Yap taking his eyes off Macapagal even just for a short while. Macapagal